Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of Curator's Corner. I'm Jeff Seymour, historian curator here at the National Civil War Naval Museum. And we're coming to you from one of my favorite spots in the museum, and this is the stern section of the Jackson right here behind me. Well, ladies and gentlemen, one of the things that we've started doing in the last couple of months is bringing some material from the wreck sites of the Jackson and the Chattahoochee into the museum so that they can be cataloged. And what we really have here is a giant jigsaw puzzle, some of which we've got no idea how these pieces fit together. And one of the most interesting things that we found right off the bat was this nice heavy piece of iron up here. It is for controlling a blast. What is it? It is a handbrake for a carriage that one of the big cannons go on. And this came from the Jackson wreck site. And it is the carriage that one of the 7-inch or the 6.4-inch Brooke rifles sat on. And what you do is you actually have a set of handbrakes on either side of the carriage. So these things are tightened down in order to prevent the gun from being slung all the way across the inside of the casemate when it fires. Now this is a piece that was made here in Columbus at the Columbus Iron Works, or the Confederate Naval Iron Works here in Columbus. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me demonstrate the craftsmanship and the ability of the workers here in Columbus and what they could produce. Notice carefully. This is a giant screw mechanism, and it works almost perfectly after 150 years. This is something that is designed to withstand the pressures of combat, but it's also designed and built to withstand time. And we're going to reconvene here in a couple of moments out at the replica carriage outside, and we'll show you where this fits on the carriage and how it works. We are outside here next to the 7-inch Brooke rifle that we fire. And this is a Brooke rifle that came from the Jackson, and right here is the replica hand brake that we use on the slide part of this carriage. You've got a hand brake on either side, and the idea is that it's a part of a multi-tiered braking system for the carriage. So you've got these hand brakes, you tighten those down very tight once you've run the gun out into firing position. Right here at the rear of the gun, you have a piece called the cascabel. And in the middle, you've got a big hole here. This is for a large rope, a line on a ship, but a large rope called a breeching strap. The whole rear of the gun is called the breech. And the breeching strap is a large rope about that big, and it is actually attached to the bulkheads of the ship. This is also part of that multi-tiered braking system. And the last piece of the braking system is this bar across the back of the carriage. So, with the handbrakes, the breeching strap, and this bar is going to rest the force of the recoil of that weapon. So this big old 15,000-pound tube, when it's firing a 115-pound bolt out to a distance of about 5 miles, it's going to shoot straight back and hit this bar. But still, you've got those handbrakes on each side, you've got the breeching strap and the bar. And this is all to keep this big old gun in working order and to provide protection and safety to